It's time to cook with the quarantine.
Hi guys, today we're making upside down one pan pizza. So the first thing to do is preheat the oven to 400 degrees. And I feel like it's 400 degrees in here. I went exercising today and then I just got out of the shower, so I'm still hot. So wipe my face, wash my hands, and then I'll be back. So if you like vegetables on your pizza, the first thing you're gonna do is cook your vegetables. Like the recipe I'm using calls for onions and bell peppers, but I don't like either on my pizza. So I'm skipping that part and I'm headed right to step 4, which is to spray my cast iron skillet with my cooking spray. So the next thing I'm gonna do is take my pepperoni and lay these down in an even layer in the skillet. So for the recipe, I'm taking out the vegetables and I'm adding sausages. This is what I'm using. These are fully cooked, so all I have to do is cut them up and then make a layer on top of the sausages. So now that I have the sausages all cut up, I'm just going to make a layer on top of the pepperonis that I have in here. And I probably don't need all of this, but I like meat on my pizza, so why not? The next thing I'm adding is some grated Parmesan. I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese on top of that. And now for the final layer of cheese, I'm going to add some sliced provolone. Now it's time to add the pizza sauce, so I'm going to add this layer on. Spread this around. So the store didn't have the pizza dough that the recipe called for, and so they just replaced it with pizza crust. I'm hoping it works. It should. I don't see why not. So I actually get to skip the next step of putting the dough down and flattening it out and everything. I really just have to open this and put it on. So let's open this. So I take that back. I do have to stretch this out. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm going to lay down some flour and just stretch this out. First, I need to clean my workstation. So I'm going to lay down just a little flour. And spread this out. And I'm going to take this pizza dough and make this a little thinner. Y'all should have not listen. As soon as I put this in my hand, I'm like, oh, I gotta toss it. So let's just hope it doesn't fall. I don't even know how to do it. I think you do it with 2 hands. Okay. To stretch it out. So that's not working out so well for me, but it's fun, so I'm gonna do it again. It is stretching out. Alright, so now I'll stop playing with my food and use my roller to stretch this out. This should be big enough. Actually, it should be more than large enough, so let's lay it down and see. All right, so we're gonna lay this down. And so it's more than big enough. And I think what I want to do, well, you know what? Ooh, let's make stuffed crust pizza. All right, so let me get some cheese and I'll be back. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take some cheese and lay around the edges. And no, this is not in the recipe. This is just me having a lot of the dough left over. And instead of cutting it off because I won't really be able to do anything with it, I just improvising. All right, so we have the cheese in there, and now let's fold the sides. Some sides will be much thicker than the other, but that's okay. Tuck the cheese in. The sauce is coming up. But that's okay too. All right. Now the final step is to brush olive oil over the top of the dough. All right, so I'm placing this in the oven for 25 minutes. All right, time to look at the pizza. Whew, that's a big old bubble. So this reminds me of a pizza pie. If anyone's in Chicago or have been to Chicago, you know pizza pies are a big deal. So I think I'm going to sprinkle this with some butter, or rub this down with some butter and garlic. Ooh, yeah. And then let it cool down and it will be time to eat. So I'm going to melt some butter. I'm going to add some garlic powder to this butter. And now I'm going to pour this over the pizza. All right, so I hope I didn't mess up. I didn't read all the instructions beforehand, and so the next step is actually I was supposed to immediately take this and put it in a pan and then put it back in the oven. So it's been only about maybe 4 minutes, so shouldn't be too bad. So let's see how this works out. Oh, there we go. Ooh. All right. So now I'm going to put this back in the oven, I think for 20 minutes. All right, so the timer has gone off for the, phew, I always do that. Anyway, so the timer has gone off and the heat has come out into my face. So let's see how it looks. This looks so good. Very oily, but it looks good. I'm going to see if I can get some of the oil off the top just by kind of tilting it over. That's working. You can see it draining down. The recipe doesn't say do this, but so that I can get some of the grease off of it, I'm going to transfer this back to the cast iron skillet so it's not sitting in that grease. So this may be too thick for my pizza roller, but I'm gonna try it and see. I'll definitely have to use a knife. Look at that. I think this is gonna be good. I sat down and almost started eating without sharing the first bite with you guys. I'm so excited about this. Uh-oh. Maybe a little too excited. So one thing, I'm not a fan of Chicago style deep dish pizza. So I think I'll like this even though it's deep dish. Even though it's not that much bread. It's more cheese than anything else. So let's see. It's still hot. But I'm greedy. And it smells so good. So good. So good. And I love the pizza sauce. I think it's the, I'll have to look, but I think that was the Great Value pizza sauce from Walmart. But I like how sweet it is. This is good. Alright, so I feel like this is going to get messy, so I'm going to finish eating, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I forgot, I got to share the stuffed crust with you guys. Oh. Not cheesy like on the commercials, but that's okay. This is so good.